Right, so hello, we have our fitness Pilates this morning. We're just going to do a really lovely Pilates flow, just working through the whole body, hopefully making you feel nice and calm, stretched and mobilised. Shall we get going? Come on then, let's stand on our mats, everyone. So standing nice and strong, feet together. We're going to lift and turn out those toes, and we're going to lift and realign those heels. So feet directly underneath our hips. Spread the toes, let them breathe, and just find a really nice even distribution of weight. We're going to track up through the body, pull up lovely and strong, and just start to release any tension through the shoulders. Inhale as you lift up, exhale as you roll those shoulders back. Nice and calm, tuning into your breath. Spine is long, pulling up through the top of the head. Just notice how your shoulders are moving, how they're feeling. And when you're ready, let's change direction. See how that feels. So pulling apart those shoulders, rounding them forward. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 4 more. Last one. Guys, hands by your side, bend your knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let it go. Let's do that again. Starting to mobilize the knees, the ankles, waking up the shoulders. Tummy in nice and strong, squeezing your cheeks, the bottom cheeks. 2 more. Breathing out, pushing down through the shoulders. Well done. Take the right arm, take it all the way over the top. And then change to the left. Just starting to stretch through the side body. Pushing the hip in the opposite direction, lifting up. Breathe out as you take that arm over the top of your head. If you want to get a little bit deeper stretch, just curve the arm underneath across your body. Can we reach a little higher? Can we take that bottom arm behind our back, still making that letter C? Nice work. 2 more, everyone. Enjoy that stretch. Release out the hips. Well done. Guys, just take the feet a little bit wider. Just going to throw the arms around the body. Just lift the heels. Relax the shoulders. Nice work. Just nice and relaxed. Awesome. Guys, we're just going to walk it to the back of our mat. We're going to roll the shoulders back, pull up into back extension, lifting nice and tall. Push your hips forward and just retract your arms behind your ears, stretch. Push the shoulders down and then just drop your chin to your chest, let your hands fall and just roll down, all the way down to your toes if your back feels happy with that. When you reach the bottom, inhale, exhale, pull up through the belly, pull up through the hip joints. Head is the last thing up, roll the shoulders back, hands up, back extension, push the hips forward, squeeze your bum cheeks, shoulders down and back. Let's do that again. So just drop the chin to the chest, rolling that body down, just starting to articulate through your spine. When you get to the bottom, inhale, exhale, rise. So release the shoulders, back extension. From here, we're going to place the hands behind the head, and we're just going to twist and look over the right shoulder. Try and keep the elbows out your field of vision, keep the knees soft. Just adding a bit of rotation through the spine. Inhale through the center. Try to pull that elbow back as far as it wants to go. Nice work. Keep the tummy in strong. Pull up through the hips. Last one each side. Realigning, guys. We're going to take that roll down. Keep the hands on the head. Just roll the chin, roll the shoulders, coming all the way down. And then let your hands go. And we're going to walk out into our calf stretch. So pull up through the knees, pull up through the hips, through the tummy. Try and press your heels into the mat. Enjoy that stretch down the back of the legs. Pushing through the heels of your palms. Maybe just push the hips right to left. See how that feels. Squeeze your abdominals. Nice work. So just coming up onto the heels, drop your knees to the floor. We're going to take the right leg out behind. We're going to stretch it. We're going to lift it up. Now you can stay like this, or you can come back up to calf stretch, and you can do that same move. So I'm opening out your hip flexor, pointing all the way up to the ceiling, pushing the left heel into the floor. Now bend at the knee and just let the foot drop over the left bum cheek and look underneath your left armpit. Lift the knee a little bit more. So we're really opening out through that front hip. Breathe. Well done. Just realign, taking that foot down. So from all fours, if that's where you're choosing to be, you just now extend the other leg. If you're in calf stretch, squeezing up. So whatever position you're in, guys, drop that foot over the right bum cheek, bending at the knee, and just look under the right armpit, catch that foot. Try and lift your knee up to the ceiling just a little bit more. Push your right heel into the mat, lift up through your belly, lift up through your hips. Hold strong, breathe. Well done, realign. Everybody come down onto their knees for me. Just walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders and then sit back on your heels, stretch your back. Try not to let your fingertips walk back towards you. And get that really lovely stretch through your spine. Well done. Push down through the armpits. We're going to float the bottom up. We're just going to roll forward, lift the feet. Drop the hips down, push the shoulders down your back. Squeeze your bum cheeks together, lift your chest. Just stretching through that lower back, stretching through the chest. If you want to, you can just tap your feet together. Squeezing the bottom. Oh, it's lovely blue sky out there today. And then just lift your bottom, push back into child's pose. Stretching that back. We'll do that again. Lift the tailbone, float the hips forward. Lift the feet, drop the hips, lift the chest. So pushing down through the hips into the floor. Push your shoulders down your back. If you want to, guys, keeping the elbows in tight, just drop your chest to the floor. And then you can push back up. Back into that stretch. So we'll do 4 of these if you want to. If you don't want to add in the little tricep press up, then just stay and enjoy that stretch. Quite strong through the backs of the arms. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. So we'll do 2 more. You can always sit back in that child's pose whenever you want to. Last one. Squeeze the elbows into your body. They're touching the sides of your body. Well done. Sit back, child's pose, everybody. Let's walk the hands to the right and just push back on the diagonal. Get a deeper stretch down one side. Come through center and switch to the other side. Well done. Guys, coming up onto all fours, we're just going to take our right leg out to the side. Just make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Pull up through that lower rib, up through the belly. Keeping the toe in contact with the floor, we're going to sweep it around the back of us. Look over your left shoulder to catch a glimpse of the toe, and then bring it back round. Exhale as you sweep the leg behind you. Inhale as you bring it round. So you're squeezing your tummy to bring the leg forward, squeezing your bottom, opening out the hip as the leg goes behind. If you want to, feel free to take that leg up into the air. Just notice how your hips move and how it's feeling. You don't have to. Too much pressure on the lower back, just keep the foot on the floor. We'll do 3 more. Nice work. On this last one, we're going to leave the leg out to the side. Guys, I want you just to come down onto your left forearm, and all you're going to do is tap and lift that leg up to the side. So a little bit of heat into the bottom, into that right bum cheek. Just squeeze it up and lower it down. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. We do 4 more. Last one. Can we hold it up for 8 little pulses? We've got 8, 7, 6. Push out the floor through that forearm. Lift that shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done, guys. Sit back. Just stretch out, child's pose. Grab a drink if you need one. We're going to come up. And we're going to do that little sequence on the other side. So we're extending our left leg out. And we're just going to start with that little semicircle round behind us. Just starting to mobilize the hip joints. Stretch through that hip flexor. Bit of heat in the tummy, in the bottom. Exhale as the leg goes back. Inhale as it comes forward. Just work within your range of movement. And of course, you can lift that foot off the floor if that feels good. Good work, well done. Let's do 3 more. Squeezing that bottom, squeezing up through the belly. Beautiful, nice work. Last one, and then we're going to hold that leg out to the side. Drop down onto your right forearm, and we're just going to lift and lower that leg. So toe to the floor, heel to the ceiling. Squeeze up through your tummy, push out the floor. Hold strong. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Nice and controlled. We'll take 4 more, resting at any point if you need to. And then on that last one, we hold it up. We've got 8 little pulses in that top zone. Really little movement, just squeezing the outside of your bottom. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done, guys. Sit back, just take a moment. Release your bottom. Well done. Guys, we're just going to come round onto our bottoms. Are we all okay? Grab a drink if you want one. Just sitting nice and tall out the mat. Pull your toes towards you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward. So just stretching through that back. Push the backs of your legs into the floor. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reach. Try and push the hips back. Push down through the shoulders. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. We do 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. time. Inhale, exhale, pull the arms back. Just tap the fingertips to the floor behind you, open your chest. And then bring the arms forward, tuck your pelvis under, round your shoulders. Exhale, open up, lift your chin. Inhale, round that back. So it's like our cat to cow stretch. In a seated position, keep pulling up out of the hips, don't slump into your mat. Feel that stretch through the spine, through the top of the back, through the chest. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Hands on the floor. Round the shoulders back, guys. Push your chest through the middle. Drop your chin to your chest. So you feel that really nice release across the top of the shoulders, top of the back. Just breathe. Press the backs of your legs into the mat. Hold strong. Tummy's in. Pull up out the hips. Well done. Guys, let it go. Grab a drink if you want one. I'm going to take us down onto our backs. So take your time to get there. Hold the backs of your thighs if you need to. So just floating down. So when you're there, guys, bend your knees, feet on the floor. Arms are nice and long by your sides. And I just want you to roll your shoulders back into the mat. Walk your fingers closer to your heels. Create that space in the back of the neck. And then just rock through your pelvis, forward and back, finding your neutral spine this morning. Notice how your back's moving, how it's feeling. Just tilting the pelvis as far forward as it wants to go and as far back as it wants to go. And then when you're ready, guys, we're going to lock into that neutral position, pull it in through the belly, and we're going to lift our legs up to tabletop position. So knees in line with our hips. If you can, take your arms up to the ceiling, retract your shoulders back into the mat. We're going to tap the right toe, and we're going to take the left hand over the top of our head, and we're going to come back. So exhale as we tap, as we take that arm over the top of the head. Inhale, come back. So really feel that engagement with your tummy. Take your time. Squeeze the belly. So we know the further we tap away, the more challenging it's going to be. But just listen to your back. If your back is pulling, you might just want to put your hands underneath your bottom. Just nice and controlled. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to come back. Really squeeze through that core. Try not to bring the knees too close to your chest. Keep them in line with your hips. Keep the shoulders retracted back into the mat. Nice work. We're going to do 4 more, and we're just going to change the direction that we're moving. Two more. Keep squeezing that tummy. Last one. Well done. So guys, we're just going to put the feet to the floor. We're going to start with the base level. We're going to drop the right leg and the left arm out to the side and then bring them back in. So we're up on our toes, opposite arm and leg in the opposite directions. Breathe out as you open out the hips. Breathe in to come back. Now if your hips are feeling okay, go back to that tabletop position and it's the same move. So you're opening out the knee as far as it's comfortable to go. Use your tummy to control that movement. Breathing out to open. Breathing in. Don't let the opposite leg, the one that's not moving, keep it still. Don't let it move. So you might notice some clicking in the hips. Perhaps make the move a little bit smaller if that's the case. Put your feet on the floor for extra support. Use your tummy to close the legs back together. Squeeze. squeeze it in. We'll do 4 more, everybody. Nice work. Last one. Keeping the legs at tabletop position. Just going to stretch them up to the ceiling and then bring them down to table. Stretching them up and then bringing them back. If the legs are getting heavy, just hold on to them. Just enjoy that nice stretch down the back of the legs. If you want to, as you lower the legs, take the hands back behind the head just to get a deeper connection with the tummy. Stretching up, hands over the head. So guys, if it's easier, you can just lower one leg at a time, if that feels better for you. Or you can keep your feet on the floor and just work your hands. Advance, take the toes all the way to the floor and then bring them back up. Keep a soft bend in the knee. If your back's hurting, place your hands under your bottom. So exhale as we come down, inhale as we come up. We'll do 4 more. Just a really light tap of the floor. Quite strong through the hips, they're probably getting a little bit warm. Well done, last one. Just going to keep the legs up. I'm going to take the hands down in front, lift the chest. And then come back down, arms over the top of the head, relax. Inhale, coming up, stretch the arms. Now, if your legs are getting tired, you do this move with your feet on the floor. So we're just coming up, stretching the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release, well done. If your neck's pulling, then you can absolutely just rest your head in your hands. So same move, just coming up, working through the upper abs, and then we relax. We'll do 4 more. Really try and lift as high as you can. Get that nice squeeze. Holding that squeeze at the top for as long as you can. Nice work, let's do 1 more. We're going to hold it up. We'll do some little pulses. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze your tummy, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hold the backs of your legs, drop your feet and hug into your chest. Wrap your hands around your calf. Just relax. Rock side to side, then place your feet on the floor and let your knees just fall out wide, soles of your feet together. Take your hands over the top of your head. Just relax those hip joints. Maybe rock right to left if that feels good. Just breathe. Guys, when you're ready, bring the knees together. Take the feet wider than the mat. Take your arms out to the side, palms to the ceiling, up onto the balls of your feet. We're just going to rock the knees right to left. Just starting to stretch out, loosen through the hips. Dropping the knees as low as they want to go. And then when you're ready, we're going to hold the stretch to one side. So just relax the feet, relax the knees, relax your back. Just breathe out any tension you might be carrying through the hips. And then when you're ready, inhale, exhale, take the feet to the other side. Well done. Bringing those legs back up. Guys, hugging the knees in towards each shoulder. You can either stay here or take it to that happy baby stretch, placing your hands under your feet. And just drawing the knees down into the armpits, soles of the feet to the ceiling. If you can't reach your feet, just hug behind your thighs. Just release out the lower back. Well done. Letting go with the feet, just place the hands behind the thighs. Just use that momentum to bring yourself coming back up to a seated position and then coming round onto all fours. I'm going to bring you up through calf stretch, everybody. Toes under, just lifting up through the hips, pulling up through the knees, nice and strong. Push back through the shoulders, trying to get your heels connected to the mat, feeling that stretch down the back of the legs. Soften the knees, walk the hands towards your feet. Take your time. Inhale, exhale, coming up. It's the last thing to come up. Just coming back to the world, releasing your shoulders, stretching up. Take a little side bend over. Inhale, exhale the other way. So hopefully you feel good for that. A little bit of everything. Get the body moving, stretched a little bit stronger. Take the hands down when you're ready. Interlace the fingers behind your bottom. Pull them straight down your back. Round your shoulders back just to open your chest a bit more. Drop the chin to the chest when you're ready. Breathe. Just let go of the hands. Just release the wrists. Just shake it through the wrists. Bring them up. Bring them down. Inhale as we lift. Do 2 more for the day. Last one. Well done, guys. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, rise. Place your hands together. Bring them down in front of your chest. Give yourselves a really big round of applause. Well done this morning. I hope that's made you feel good. Nice and floaty for the day. Oh, like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards.